listening to you think it's just like, let me get what Teddy's drinking. Like, I don't see him drinking nothing, but he probably had some before he came in. To me, a fight is not a fight into this resistance. Until there's something to overcome. Something to overcome. Otherwise, it's just an athletic venture. It's an exhibition. I think life is that. I think that you don't know if a lawyer is a lawyer until there's something to overcome in the courtroom. Something goes wrong, okay? I know he's a lawyer. I know he went to school. I get it. Nobody has to tell me that. But he ain't a lawyer. He ain't that. Until everything goes wrong, the judge throws all this crap out, and he is effed, so to speak, and he figures, and he still handles it. Then he's a lawyer. A doctor's not a doctor until he opens up this kid, just like he's got at home, and arteries are bleeding all over the place, and it's not in the textbook. It's not in the freaking textbook. And he got to do it. He got to figure it out. And then he's a doctor. Then he's a surgeon. At that level, you are not in a fight. I admit it. I equate life to a fight. I do. You're not in a fight until there's pressure, resistance, overcoming something. Otherwise, it's just an exhibition.
Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Yashem, Yahweh Shah, by Yashem Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity and truth. I was watching Teddy Atlas speak on Mike Tyson. And he was making an argument how Mike Tyson wasn't a great, which is debatable. Whatever, you think about that. Some people say that he is, some people say that he's overrated. But what struck me was what he said about being great. He's like, and what you just heard him say was, you're not in a fight until you face adversity. And I thought about the truth. You're going to face certain obstacles in your life where quite frankly, you're not going to know what to do. You see, and the odds are against you. And just thinking about our plight, overall, if you look at, our situation cornerly, us coming up against this world, and how they're going to eventually roll on us, you're going to look at it as if, we have no hope, man. Well, that's where courage come in, you see, and that courage come from the faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. It's very easy for us to go out there and curse, these people out there don't know the scriptures. That's easy, getting W's in the spirit, having people kiss your boots and all that. It's cute, but the real fight is this: are you gonna fold in time of Jacob's trouble? Well, if you know that time, the time that's coming is gonna be a time like no other on the face of the earth, man. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. You see, so the question that we all have to ask is, will we endure and will we overcome? My game plan is to overcome. You see, and I'm exhorting you brothers to have that same mindset, man. Overcome. Have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, because we're going to need it. We're going to see some very, very serious things in the near future that's going to, test our faith, man. So it's very important that we are getting our mindsets in building, up our faith, This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the people, for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was seen. There was a nation ever to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. It said there's going to be a time that, no nation on this planet Earth has ever seen throughout any time of the existence of the earth. You see, but you know, you have a colon there, you know, which is represents a compound sentence. It says, you know, at that time, his people are going to be delivered. You have to believe that in order to endure this walk. You have to believe that Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua has our backs. Otherwise, you're going to fold. You're going to give up. You see, in a time of adversity. And in a time of adversity, if you fold, that means you have no strength according to the scriptures. Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If you give up when it gets tough, then your strength is small, man. You see what I'm saying? Your strength is small. Let's look at that word small just for edification, because I'm curious to see what it says. The word small. Tazarah. Narrow, tight, straits, distress, adversity, foe, enemy, oppressor, hard pedal, flint. It means it's very, very dense. Your strength is dense, man. You see, you have a weak mind, you know, and I pray every day that, you know, that the Most High strengthens my mind. The only way he's going to strengthen your mind is if you go through adversity and you win small battles in your mind, man. So the Most High is going to put you through trying situations throughout your life. You know, you might be going in a situation where your money is tight. You know, your job is insecure. You know what I'm saying? You get into it with a brother. You see, confused, you know, depressed, all that. Well, that's the time where you're supposed to lean on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua and fight. Fight the good fight. Not as one that beat as the air, but fight with purpose. Understand that Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is putting you through these things to build you up. You see what I'm saying? Have faith in him, man. That's why it says in Sirach, that whatever comes to you, take it cheerfully. You know, let's get it. Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. It means flee when it gets tough. You know what I'm saying? Leave when it gets hard, man. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. You're not supposed to leave, you know what I'm saying, the truth or anything in general, man. You can't be a quitter. You see what I'm saying? Quit when it gets tough. You know? You can't do that, man. You have to endure in this thing. You know? Endure. Go through it. Feel it. Grow. You know? Whatsoever is brought unto thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the fire of adversity, in a furnace of adversity. So as gold is tried and the fire is refined, all those impurities are melted off. The same thing with man. As you go through certain trials and tribulations in your life, guess what? You have to realize that the Most High is purging you, man. And that purging process is not going to be good, but you have to understand that this adversity is good for you. You know, it's good for you, man. It's good for your spirit. You see? You know? So Most High willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. And peace to you brothers out there that's kicking his word, sincerity and truth. Shalom.